All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back up again. It's gonna be me and Fusion casting this one because Wally had to, both Wally and Vincent had to go. But very interesting setup here. We have EM taking match one after being down by about 30-ish points going into GP3, and they brought it back really well. Let's see what kind of momentum they could ride going into this match. Let's see, EM had the second pick. I would assume they would probably still stick to Sui. Both teams like Sui. EM are somewhat capable of playing Troll, but they just prefer playing Sui. Okay, so we see 234 coming out right away from EM, or a 2-3 coming out from EM. We're casting Bran. So Bran holding a Mega here. This could definitely favor him. He could probably run this up. A few people will take Gap, but this is a track in which you definitely want to have Shock in, and mainly it's a TS track. We do see we see Derek trying to pass TC off to Luke. Doesn't connect. He kind of undercut that a little bit, and he's going to fall behind. Mixed spots, though. EM occupying a few of the top spots, though. I think they are 1-3 at the moment. CS are a lot behind third. 4, 5, 6 right now.
Do see both baggers going backward. Who's the Daisy?
The Daisy, let's see. I would assume that's one of CS's players.
Oh, he just gets nailed right off the mushroom.
Yeah, so this could be good for Serena. Pau comes in. He megas Serena, though. That if he had Shock... Oh, he missed him. Yeah. Good play, though. Good attempt. But stars are lining. Serena falls off. Neither bagger have Shock at this point, but this will probably favor EM. Unless they don't have Shrooms, and CS might cheese some here in mid spots. We'll see what happens up here. It's hard to see.
Few do go for Gap. Oh, Luke just fails.
Oh. Does Bran not have Battle Glitch either? I know Alex didn't last time. Bran doesn't this time.
Oh, 135.
Oh, actually, yeah, lack of Battle Glitch. I think, yeah, there were two people that took Gap, and it looks to me like both of those were CS players. Peach Garden's coming out for EM. That's one of their signature tracks, and it's definitely a decent track to pick in this scenario because your only really top spot is second, and a reset track like this would definitely favor them.
Yeah, most of their back spots can just go for Shrooms. All right, so EM currently in top.
Do you see EM running right out of the gun though? Interesting. They only have one player back there. We do see Derek with the Reds though. This could favor them. Bran with the Nana though. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the Reds connected.
He's going for a bunch of snipes, but neither. Ooh, both of them get hit by that.
Slick back spam there, yeah. It was a little wide too, so usually people go wide on that around that turn to avoid a potential tight back spam, but back spam placed wide there, hitting both of CS players.
Ooh, triple res for Bran. You could at least slow down Derek unless he has a star right behind him. Otherwise, there's not much you can do. Oh, wait.
Act has Shock. He just ran away. He tried to juke Serena out, but Serena's still on his tail somewhat. No, he's going to give up on it.
Brand's currently schlagging both of them, keeping them in bottom two. And he pulls a nice golden, too, to catch up.
Yeah.
Very good. And now we see him just shrooming all the way up to fourth place. Good. And pulls another set of triples, this time triple greens. Does try back one to get Casper, just barely misses. Tries another one here, misses again. And we'll see a third one. Yeah, he will. Almost hits his teammate. He pulls a mega right after.
I would like to have seen Bran try to back one around the second to last turn. It forces you to go wide, and it makes you lose a lot of speed and time. Mega here. This could favor CS, and I do believe CS have it in this scenario.
If they do, that's going to be pretty good concerning how close that pack is.
Bran opting not to use it here. They probably don't want to use a predictable Shock here. Maybe Bran could dodge up like around last set.
Oh, he changed his Mega here, and he does get the
there
dodge.
It is. Very unpredictable Shock. I honestly like that from CS because nobody really predicts the chain set. Because, I don't know. Usually everyone uses their dodges first set, or uses a shock last set if no shock happens first set.
It looks like as if EM is in first because he does throw those reds forward. He's gonna try to get him with a little schlag, just barely misses him. Did EM get first?
It was hard to see. No battle glitch.
Oh, so apparently Connor is bagging for CS now. He's
Connor. Okay.
Yeah, Act is the Fibbage guy.
I see. Yeah, I think having Act run is a decent idea here. Because Act did he actually did run very effectively this season. And I just think having that tactical change could benefit CS. Regardless, though, that was a good race for EM. They're going to bring it down to a 2-point deficit. CS, I think they're going to look to build another lead again. Obviously, that second race favored EM, but I do think CS are going to look to build another lead again and actually hold it down this time. GV, though, comes out from CS.
I think that's a good one because if they're mostly occupying the middle spots, they can pull shrooms and do the rock and, you know, break away like pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. And we did see from that first match that a couple of CS did take rock and held their top spots. Jed too. Jed, as Wally mentioned in the first match, he's usually one to play it safe. He's not one to make too risky of plays. But it seems to me like Jed has gotten the rock down consistently as of late. So maybe this could work in CS's favor again. Bomb comes out, 1 EM and 1 CS getting caught in it. But EM mostly in the back here, but that could favor them so they could pull shrooms and whatnot.
Oh yeah, quick little notice, they sent the updated graphics.
Okay, I'll fix that afterwards. None of CS take rock here except for Act right here.
Oh, Brand just barely makes it with a nice little rock hug, and then he just hops right over it with just enough speed.
Yeah,
shrooms right after.
Like I said though, EM mainly pulling the shrooms there.
And Derek gets clipped with that bomb, so now CS is top 2 with Brandon having triple shrooms in third. That's very good for him.
Yeah, this will definitely favor Brand. I think he's gonna go for the rock as well, and then have that shroom in first to dodge the blue if it ever comes.
Less EM's pull shock here, but that's doubtful.
Unfavorable balance. No, he doesn't.
Ah, dude. Yeah, that's tough.
He was set if he had made that.
Behind him too, though.
Mm-hmm.
So he currently has a power in 6, and CS are occupying 5-6, and uses power right here. And he does drop greens or
shot comes in. That's an EM shot. Yeah.
Dodging bottom 2, so currently that keeps that basically just puts CS in bottom 2 now.
Shot's gonna be pulled again. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know who's in the front. Connor just respawned, so yeah, there could be a.
I would assume it's still Luke holding down a top spot here, but EM are definitely gonna catch up after that. We'll see what happens up here with who pulls shrooms and whatnot.
There's a blue. And Brand does go.
This is gonna be a good race for EM. So a couple of CS don't take cut here.
It looks like they're top 4.
It's a top 4 for EM.
Oh, it is top 4. Oh wow, dude.
Wow. Yeah, so they did dodge up from bottom 2 and pulled the favorable shrooms. CS seemingly didn't pull any shrooms to take cut there. I think maybe one person pulled the blooper, another person maybe pulled star but didn't go for the cut.
I also feel like when he used that POW, well, not only did he might have screwed himself over because he dropped reds, but you know, there's not much you can do about that. I guess he might have forced someone up in the front. That would probably EM that had a dodge, maybe a mega or so. That's why that shock was used there.
Big race for EM. Gets a perfect race. Another fridge race for EM.
Yep, top 4-9 again.
Wow. I certainly didn't expect that.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, it looks like they're going on strong and they're just carrying that momentum from the first match after coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was right from the get-go that it seemed like it was going to be a good race for EM because they pulled the shrooms, mainly pulled the shrooms right away. But then Luke and Brand took it. But the people in the top spots didn't cheese any shrooms in top or mid spots. EM caught up a little bit, but they were pretty much like 1-3 bottom 2. So then they dodged the bottom 2 spots to get up there, and they ended up pulling the shrooms in the middle too to take it again. We do see an MC3 coming out, though. Definitely the track that CS needed, especially with EM locking down that top 4. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Oh. Already there's a batsman, and with Alex breaking away in first, EM is currently... Ooh, and a...
Oh, okay. That was good from Brand because he had the alignment. Like, he backed it as soon as he had the alignment, but Derek also had the alignment, so it was an even trade-off.
I think, well, someone might have zoomed up and is currently ahead of Alex.
Act winning the back. He hits the dirt, though, so Serena could probably get it right about now.
And remember, it's Connor who's a daisy. Oh, he goes for the star.
Yeah, Connor.
On Serena, but he just misses him.
Yeah.
I like these plays, though. I think those are the pretty smart plays, and they're pretty underrated, too. Oh, he pulls a bill in 80. That's huge.
That is definitely huge. I was going to say it's an even trade-off with Connor bagging instead of Act. With Act running, you do have more running power, but you do have less bagging power, and I do think Serena has the slight edge against Connor in bagging, but not too much. I do think they're still somewhat evenly matched.
If he can run this bill up to 6, this could be pretty big because it could take him all the way to first.
Even if EM have shock, I would still say use it right about now to prevent a shot coming in.
Because they would have used it right there for.
And he does build Jed incidentally.
Right after, let's see, he does dodge. That's a pretty good spot there. And is that a CS top 2?
It could have been, I believe so.
Might have been top 3 even.
Yeah. It was unfortunate for Brand. He wanted to get that draft on Jed, but just couldn't get it, and he had to build Jed there. I guess it was a sacrifice he had to make.
Yeah, because you know how the build on this track, sometimes it takes really weird lines, and especially at the end where it takes super tough lines.
I do think, like, Brand could have maybe been like, okay, I'm going to use the bill in 2 seconds, go wide, and then just used it. But
yeah,
either way,
for CS, that was huge.
That's definitely the race they needed after getting top 4-9. Two explosive races back to back.
So starting out from CS, they're going Dry Ruins, while EM is going to opt for some Bowser's Castle. There's a little bit of an interesting mix here. I didn't catch the spot, so I can't really say much about these course selections other than that RBC does get picked. And if I see most of EM are in the front, I'm guessing that one of them will try to prevent whoever's in 4-4-5 to draft them up. So Brand does go towards the left to avoid anybody drafting behind him, and pulls a nice fib. Backs it immediately, doesn't get Alex.
Yeah, really close with that fib. It was a decent idea to go for the ninja fib there.
He almost gets him with that green.
Good awareness, yeah. Good awareness from Brand.
Yep. And gets Derek with a drop green too.
That was really good awareness from Brand to hop to the side, realizing that he might have been sniped there had he not hopped out of the way, and then getting that ninja fib on 2 EM players.
Ooh, really just snuck up on him, almost pushed him off.
Yeah, that was really close. Luckily, he didn't get the wheelie. If he got wheelie bumped, he would have got sent further flying, but he ended up hopping out of the way right before he got wheelie bumped.
That Nana would have been nice if he actually went up to that door.
Yeah, that would have been another like Brand big brain play, but didn't come off.
Yeah, they're currently just chilling in 2-3. Ooh, just close banana, and Luke hits it. Here's a Pow coming in. Maybe the red will hit him. I don't think it will.
I don't think it will. Yeah, it's gonna break.
Yeah, the tight corners.
Both backers still going backward. Connor's definitely Connor's winning the back in battle here.
Yeah. Another banana.
Alex does come up though, so this could work for EM. Maybe Alex could get a backing 3 nanas. That was really good.
Yeah, he does get back, and there's a bomb right after. I don't know if it was Alex's.
It could have been Alex. Yeah, it probably was Alex's because Alex is still in third. He fell a little behind Brand, but still locking down third. Okay, so 1-3 coming up for EM.
Is that an early shock? No, that's just a shot.
That was a shock from EM.
I don't think yeah, Casper did dodge.
Yeah, top 2-4 coming out now for EM.
Oh, quick red. He pulls a very good set of triple greens, blocks a red. He's definitely gonna try to hit him with like a little sneaky back spam. Probably he won't expect
Or
it.
he might be trying to play a mind game here. He's trying to psych Bran out here. Oh, beautiful.
Good play. That's a very good play.
Yeah. There were the two Nanas. One was wide on the left and one was wide on the right, and just backs a green right down the middle. It's really hard to avoid that.
And it gets him right, like straight off too. So that was huge. And he does pull the blue, but oh, those greens were so close. He hits the wall at the end, but that's all. That's all she wrote basically. So yeah. Top 3-6 for EM, which is pretty huge, especially that play from Casper with that back green in the middle.
Yeah. When it comes to back spams, the two most dangerous types of back spams are one around a blind corner, whether it's tight or wide, that's up to your discretion, or two in a very narrow spot. Like if there are two obstacles like side by side, back a third obstacle right in the middle, right in between the eyes, and that is exactly what Casper did there.
I keep forgetting I have CS as a primary team.
But no, it's okay. I got the scores anyway. So 42-point race for EM, 42-19. So 136-169 is what I currently have right now going into race 6. So EM, yeah, the Shocks are helping EM too get back up to the front. We did see in GV where the spots were relatively mixed. Well, actually, EM were bottom 2 and also I believe 1-3 in GV, dodging 2 people in the back early lap 3 or late lap 2 in stars, and then that was all she wrote in GV. And then in BC3, just locking down 1-3, dodging Casper in 5th in a mega, and then again. The Shocks are definitely helping EM. Not saying that they're being shock reliant, but they are running to a point where they could still have a good race even if they don't have shock, but the shock is just solidifying the races for them. And we'll see how CS answer back, especially in a luck track like this. Anything can happen here, really. Nana Snipe almost comes off there on Bran. Are you dead? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just want to make sure you didn't die or anything.
I just keep messing up the scores on the buy channel.
Okay, no worries. So we do see CS locking down top 2. Doesn't mean too much in this track, though, especially people can come up with shrooms, and that's exactly what Verley does here.
Oh, gives him a nice ricochet green, though.
That green was really sketchy. It could have maybe hit Brand too, but it does connect on Verley. This is definitely going to favor CS. In terms of shock, looks to me like Serena has it. He's running away. Or maybe neither. Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
He dodged in a bell. Ooh, that was close.
We could pull these greens out. Maybe could kill Casper here.
Yeah, there is some clutch greens. Just barely misses Verley.
Somehow that green didn't connect.
And yeah, most shrooming up, he does get his box stolen, so there's not much he can do unless he pulls some shrooms here. 7th place box, let's see what he pulls. He pulls triple shrooms, just what he needs to beat out Verley, and that's a...
Bottom 2 for EM, though.
Yeah, bottom 2 for EM. I think that was good. That might have been... I'm not sure, but that might have been good for EM. Either way, if they dodged top 2, but... Okay,
ooh,
yeah, so CS does get first.
Yeah, Luke did sneak into first there.
1, 4, 5, 6 for CS. So I think that EM is playing a lot better this time around than in match 1. Now that they know that they can really, trade blows with them, and they could also, get the better exchange out of these.
Yeah, for sure. EM did start off a little shaky in the first match, but they ended up chipping away GP2 and getting some explosive races GP3. This time around, they started off strong. That's what they needed. That's what you need to do against CS, is you need to start off strong. It's hard to come back against CS, but we did see EM come back against CS that time. But typically, if you want to win against CS, you want to start off strong. Usually CS is good with momentum. But yeah, EM putting the nail right away in the first 6 races. So they're up by about 26 or so. Yeah, 26 exactly.
Okay, so BC3, I think that... Okay, ready Bodies flying
Even
everywhere.
trade-off there.
Oh, he just teammates with that backflip, and he gets green. Oh my god!
Wow. Bodies flying every which way. That is Mario Kart for you.
He accidentally backflips 2 of his teammates, not even 1, 2. And was that Jed that just fell off from the low trick?
I believe so. Cut is unblocked. Would you see maybe 2 of EM taking it here?
Yeah.
See what kind of item he pulls here. Blooper. Yep. Activate blooper.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe he could pull like a bomb to try to snipe 3-4 for EM, but looks to me like EM I think could be 1-3-4.
Oh, there's a bomb.
Oh, both Act and Brand getting caught in that.
That currently puts him at bottom 2. I don't know who's in 6. He does pull a star, so if there's shock and play for CS, that could be pretty good.
And looks to me like shock is in play. Serena doesn't take the backward strat. It could be a sign that he has shock.
He's gonna go for the shroomless. He does make it. I think he should have held on to that star because he probably would have made it without it.
Okay, neither bagger have shock actually. Serena didn't go for backward strat. I thought maybe he might have had it.
Oh, that was a close bomb.
Narrowly avoids that.
I think that just hit. I don't know who that was. That might have been Derek for all I know. And Derek's up in the front, but yeah.
It does.
So I think they're top 3 now.
Mm-hmm. Opting not to schlag though, but I do think, even though whenever you think of Brand having an item, you think, oh, schlag, go. That's what he's gonna do. I still think it's good. It was good for Brand not to schlag. Just keep going up and try to secure as many top spots as possible because they were top 2 and Brand was 3rd. Just keep running. Cut is unblocked.
Verley does unblock the cut since he was just about to get TC. There's a shock. Brand nearly gets TS on that turn, but yeah, currently top 2-4 by the looks of it.
That was a shock from EM though. I didn't see Serena spin out.
Ah, okay. And he does get hit with a back green, so ooh. Jet is probably gonna. Is he gonna make it to the line? No, he's not gonna make it to the line.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he gets put on the line.
Oh, that's good. There's gonna be a top 4 for CS.
Was that a top 4 or was that? I don't know who was in the front.
Think it was.
Oh my god, that was. I think Casper was trying to maybe he was trying to wait at the line, and then I think the bomb that Act threw might have caught him just last second. He was about to go, and then he got blued on the line, then got hit with another bomb.
Wow.
So Casper's probably a little bit tense after that one.
And yeah, Casper. Okay, so 1-3-4. So not. I thought it was gonna be another top 4 coming out, but still a very good race for CS though. That's definitely what they needed.
4-7. Was that 9 or 10?
Yeah. Shit. I need to pay attention to that.
That's okay. Good thing we have the clip functionality. So
yes. But talking about the shock though, on the mini map, I didn't see Connor spin out, and I thought the shock was a little surprising. Maybe I don't know. Maybe EM didn't have anything to take cut with, or maybe they had a mega they dodged in. But I don't know. I still think they probably could have gone for cut. Yeah, that shock prevented them from even taking it at all. I don't know. I would have to get confirmation for the reasoning for the shock, if anything, if any of EM are watching the stream currently. But Sherbetland could work for EM here.
According to Thunder, it was a CS shock. I guess they were trying to TS Casper taking cut.
Oh, so it was it was CS? I thought didn't see what? I'm so confused.
He probably might have just had a star and dodged it, for all I know.
No, but I could have sworn I saw Connor not spinning out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Or spinning out, I meant. I don't know. I'm stupid. Let's forget about that. Anyway, moving on to the race.
So EF, I think they do. Did they pull off a draft? I don't think so. I think EF.
And this is a CS signature track here. This is not good for EM.
Triple reds, and he does accidentally hit one of his teammates in the process. He does get Verley and Derek out though. Mega in 3rd for Brand, and looks to me that they're currently 1-3. No, they're EM's top 2, and they both get nailed with backstream. So now it's top 2-4 for EM. Okay, now he has triple greens in 3rd. trying to slide him, force him to use his Mega.
Eats a face full of Mega there. I don't even know if he actually got Mega'd.
No, he didn't get Mega.
Okay.
He does get a back slam, and he gets his teammate also.
Looks to me like CS are occupying a lot of the top spots here.
EM has a little top 2 break though, just so you know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Looks like they are CS is in 3-4. I don't know who has 5, 6, 7, 8, but there's a blue coming out. There's a TC for CS, which is gonna hurt him a little bit since
dodge the blue.
He does. Oh yeah, he does dodge the blue. Okay. So yeah, CS does have a TC in 4th, and not much you can do about it when you're isolated out there.
Well, this race could change around completely because Connor does have shock. Serena tried to build a shock out of Connor, but doesn't connect.
And he hits a fib, so that's basically not going to do too much, even if they use the shock.
Yeah.
Right behind them. If they decide to use a shock right here for, you know, to kind of get him in the boxes, if he doesn't, looks to me that I think if there's a shock here, ooh, if that red does hit him, yeah, it does hit him, and Verley's in a Mega. That's a huge race for EM. Is he going to beat Derek out? I think he just barely beat him out. I don't know if there's going to be lag coming in and play, though.
Yeah, top 2 for I thought it was just going to be maybe like a top 2 and like a 4-5 or a 5-6 or 5-6 for EM, but that last second shock actually really sealed it right there. It's like drive the nail into the race.
Yeah, especially that that red that came through right after. He does get third. Okay, so yeah, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 for them. But yeah, so currently with that 32-point lead, I think that all they need to do is just make sure that they can keep up the pressure and not give up any big races. Because even with even if they you know, don't win the races, they should at least maybe keep it to a minimum of you know, single digits.
Mm-hmm. You could say that CS could just try to chip away here. Just try to get those +7, +9 races. If you're CS here, I do think maybe DDR could work for them. They do only have one person in first though, and the rest are probably like 5-6, 5-7.
Yeah, they're going for DDR while EM is going for Sugar.
Yeah, but Luke is very strong with DDR, and I believe that's why they're picking DDR. They want Luke to run this, and they are confident in catching back up because they are starting in a lot of mid to bottom spots. Just get the items to catch up in, like a golden or shrooms to take ultra with.
So DDR does get selected, and I think that Brad's probably going to slow down here. Oh, he does it.
This exchange is going to be crucial. Both Alex and Luke make it, as well as Bran. So very interesting start to the race.
He is trying to slow him down. Alex did have a shroom, so he gets up in the first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Derek has. No, not Derek. Luke accidentally backspams Bran, and now 1-3 for EM.
Yeah, I'll pay attention to the minimap.
And most of EM is behind Bran while he's trailing a red.
Early build coming out from Act, yeah.
Yeah, I think he could have. I think if he had to, he could just use it there. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he had to, but if he didn't have to, holding the bill there would definitely work. Unless you fall behind, then I guess use it lap 2.
Yeah, so you can catch up and not stay too far back. Derek did get redded earlier, and Bran with a POW, and they're currently occupying 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I think
it may be a top 2 for EM right now. I don't think I saw Alex losing first at all.
I did see someone else there. I could just barely catch it.
Yeah, it is top 2 for EM.
That's CS.
No, it's first for EM and 2, 3, 4 for CS.
First. Yeah, they have 2, 3, 4, 5.
We did see Alex lose first though, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Alex does lose first, and he's gonna get comboed right here. And Brandon trying to schlag, he does get Derek. While it's also getting ready himself, and I think CS might have they might have a little bit of a break there up there in top 2.
Looks like Serena's chasing Connor. Connor might have this, so they could possibly shock. I don't know if any of them have dodges at this point. If they don't, they just have to shock last set.
If he pulls a Mega here. Oh, he pulls triple shrooms. It's interesting.
Last set might be a little late, though, if they don't have any dodges. EM might probably still secure first here. Or, no, they don't have first. I don't think they do.
Oh, someone's in a bill. I don't know who that is. That's... Oh, Derek had...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be fine for CS. It's a last-second shock. And the dodges Luke. That's a very good placement for
Yeah, that build delayed the shock there for CS.
But it was good. They managed to think of what to do with that, like, last second. Just wait till everybody takes a cut. Allow Brand to get close to the line and then shock there, so Luke could have dodged, and he could have passed EM in the 5-6, so...
Top 2, 4, 5 for CS. Wow.
That's huge.
So yeah, it looks to me like it's an 11-point lead for EM. So CS cutting it down quite a bit within one race. So race 10, Rainbow Road, and a track which definitely favors CS here. We did see in match 1 where EM picked Rainbow Road when they were in top spots. Let's see if the same thing can happen for CS.
He pulled the TC right away, which is not a good way to start. He almost... And Brand nearly gets pushed off twice. So pulls a bomb. Probably gonna back it right here to maybe, or wait till he can get ahead of Derek and possibly slow him down.
It's gonna be hard to outline Derek here, though.
I think Ack fell off at first.
Mm-hmm.
So now
maybe got bumped off. It was kind of tight.
Nah, he was ahead of Luke.
Okay.
Ooh, gets him with a nice fib. So top 2 now.
Yeah, that particular spot's a good spot to put a fib, because if you go wide, you risk falling off, because if you hit the left side of the boost panel, it's sort of awkward to try to readjust.
A blower is already coming out, so that'll take Luke out of first. He does land on the boost
track, off the track.
Oh, I thought he got onto the boost panel.
Yeah.
So CS still top 2 at least, and Derek occupying third. I don't know exactly what he'll do here. He is trying to get both of them out with greens, but just barely missing every time.
At this point, if you're EM, I do think, yeah, they're gonna have to go for shock pretty soon. Not saying right now, but because EM could maybe secure some miracle play, like Derek could snipe here. Almost connects though, but it looks to me like Serena might have to risk it here.
Yeah, he does have to risk it. Otherwise, they're just going to get an easy top 2, unless they pull another blue.
That is a possibility. So yeah, Serena opting to wait a little longer just in case that blue does come. But if nothing comes within the next 5 seconds, Serena should just go for it here.
Yeah, he should go for it like right now. Looks like they're just going to wait and not risk anything.
Could be a sign that EM could be everything behind top 2 then, if Serena's not going for it.
Yeah, but I think that they should have gone for it, so that way they could at least, stop CS from going.
Yeah, maybe they're confident Derek could break their top 2 somehow. Oh, does outline Brandon. First actually falls off.
Nearly falls off.
Oh, lag.
Just on time. There was a bit of lag. Since, Oh, he gets bombed.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5 for EM. That was very big.
It first started off with Derek outlining Brand there, and then yeah, I thought first place for CF fell off, but that's a really laggy spot particularly. But that bomb was huge.
Yeah, it gives them 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 1, 6, 7, 8 for CS, so we'll wait for the bag of points.
Yeah, good work from Derek there. His lines were solid. He was able to finally break the top 2 there.
Yeah, so yeah, 1, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's good for CS. I mean, no, not CS. Yeah. That's good for EM, excuse me.
You're good.
And that brings the lead back up to 24 for EM. And with 2 races left, it looks like to me that if EM gets another good racer, they're essentially putting them away.
They are in position to pull off an upset against Chef Stallion. They just need two more races here. If they can get their track pick, like maybe a BCW or MH, I do think they'll pick MH here. I know Wraith is very confident in running that. Peach Beach, though, is not a bad idea at all if you're CS.
Yeah, you gotta go mix it up with some luck tracks. Hope that if you can pull shock, that can turn the tide.
All right, so Peach Beach coming out. 24 isn't horrible. You just need to get probably at least a +7 or +9 race, just to give yourselves at least a puncher's chance. Triple reds, though, killing all of EM in the front. Probably going to red Casper up here, too. He doesn't have any protection unless the red hits a Catacquacker. Does connect. No, it was on the bagger.
And the bagger blocks that red.
The bagger getting double redded. Connor getting double redded there, but still has the lead against Serena. I think maybe Serena got caught in one of them.
Oh, he just gets hit. Connor does get hit by Serena.
Oh, yeah.
That's a back. And someone shrooming up. I think that might have been. Oh, that was Act. He does get clipped by. I'd say it would have been a fib. He pulls a TC right after, which is pretty unlucky.
Unfortunate, yeah.
And
he's gonna run with this.
Yeah, he's gonna run because if his teammates is right behind him, there's not much he can do.
Connor's chasing Serena. This could definitely favor EM. Doesn't have to be a huge race, but just secure maybe first. Maybe a 1-3.
Don't risk the chance of a shock red.
Yeah, just let first pass and then dodge at the very end.
I'd say maybe like right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea.
That's what I thought.
This could be it. This could be good night for CS. We'll see what happens. A bomb, though.
He pulls a bomb. He's not going to back it.
Oh.
Whoa, that was a lot of megas. I don't know who that could have been. If that was EM, then that was huge. Because that essentially puts it away. If that was CS, however, though, then they still have a chance.
I'm not sure what happened to the people that dodged, though. I'm a little surprised.
Brand did have, like, triple res. I think he dropped 2. And like, you know, because there was also a blooper, I guess they might have like missed those, and they probably might have hit one. I did see someone spinning out at the end there.
I couldn't look, like I saw the mini map. I couldn't see.
Ooh, 234.
Oh, 234. This could work, yeah. But it's only 8th though.
8-9. 234 8-9.
It's only a +5.
But that still gives them a shot because they're down 19. If they get, I think maybe either a top 3 or a top 4 would win it, like top 5 or something like that.
EM with that upset victory in the first match. Well, I say upset because they were down by about 30 going into GP3 and then coming back. EM starting strong in this match, holding their own GP2 and 3, not giving up their lead. There were punches being thrown back and forth from both teams, but EM still keeping their lead. GV2, interesting. This could go either way. It's a very volatile track.
If first gets a lot of back spamming items and just, you know, protects his lead, I think that'll basically put one hand on the prize for them. He's gonna schlag with his green, and it's pretty tight right here.
You want to backspam CS, but at the same time, you should keep your green. That's what Casper's doing. He's keeping his green for protection. Backs it right there. That's a very good spot to back it. It's so hard to avoid. If you back that wide, if you go wide, you lose speed. If you go tight, you hit it. So
he does. I think the fact that Luke also tried to snipe him kind of set him up for it.
1-3.
It looks to me that 1-3. There's a POW right here. That's a good spot. First just barely clears it.
Fails the POW dodge. Brand fails the POW dodge. This is bottom 3.
It looks like that they're gonna win it right here.
It's gonna be EM's war.
Yep. You stopping? Looks like they have top 2. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Yep. EM got top 2. EM are your champions of Division 2.
Unbelievable.
Eternal Midnight against all odds, going 0-2 against CS in the regular season. Looked to me like they were going to lose the first match too, but coming back strong in GP3 from a 30-point deficit around, and then playing really well here. EM with the last few matches of the season and in playoffs playing out of their skin and proving all the doubters wrong.
Top 3, man, how about that? That was huge. Top 3-5.
And that is it.
Yeah, I congratulate them for mainly doing I'd say mainly Derek for a lot of work they did in match 1, especially all the slagging and stuff. And all of them collectively in this match, they were all playing like really well.
Yeah, they played well as a team from the looks of it too. Both individually, that's what you gotta do too. You gotta play well individually and play well as a team. That's exactly what EM did. They didn't let their deficit in the first match deter them. They didn't let the 40-point, 30-point deficits deter them. Came back strong, show good character. As for CS, I do think they had their moments for sure. They did have a couple races in which were very explosive. CS definitely did put up a fight. There were times where EM got a really good race, and then EM immediately with an answer back. But EM, I just think, were the better team on the day. And they did get more of the shocks in the second match. I did say that act running would mean that CS would have a little bit of a weaker bagging, and that's what happened there. Serena got a lot of the shocks, and they were able to solidify good races with them. But yeah, who do you think was the man of the match for both match 1 and 2?
For match 1, that's actually kind of hard, but I'd say probably Derek for match 1. For match 2, I would just give it to everybody on the EM.
Yeah, EM is...
And for match 2, if I could, I'd just split the trophy, or give them all collectively one trophy.
Yeah, it was a collective effort for EM. I do think Brand played very well though. Match 1, he was getting some really clean back spams off. He was a little aggressive with them, did risk losing his protection and getting redded, but for the most part, his back spams were 1, unpredictable, and 2, in spots where he could break reds afterwards if reds come to him. But yeah, I do think since EM won, we have to give a man of the match to an EM player. Wraith definitely did play well match 1. Match 2, yeah, it's hard to say because everyone played well as a team.
Yeah, I feel like for sure that's they definitely deserve that win. Because even if they had that's the best thing for me, that you don't give up, and if you're mathematically, you can still win it. So yeah, they showed a lot of determination into getting back into the war, especially with those last few races and that clutch as hell Rainbow Road race also.
So yeah, that'll wrap things up. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be an interview with Eternal Midnight. On behalf of MK Boards, I'm Jaggy. See you guys next time.